let's make a 3D movie. Great, that sounds like a pretty easy thing, but nothing's ever easy, especially when it involves filming.
Filming a movie is a little different than doing a regular live show and just capturing it on video. We're trying to make this thing the best it can be. You know, 3D cameras and the way the destructions go, all of that. We're trying to make it as intense as possible.
The idea of making a movie had been bubbling in the back of our minds for a while.
I know for me, I thought it was a very exciting possibility.
In May of 2010, Peter Mensch showed up in Belfast and called a meeting.
As you know, Mark and Tony have for years championed the fact that we should do, first it was an IMAX movie of a show, and then it probably morphed away from IMAX to 3D, or I morphed.
Well, it was always 3D IMAX.
3D IMAX.
A little known secret is Metallica turned me down, and then it stuck with me for months, like gnawing at my soul.
I mean, this is just way above and beyond anything this band has ever dealt with.
Yes.
If we want, we get the writers of Mamma Mia in here.
I got enough phone calls from people going, you know that idea you talked to us about? Metallica 3D movie, it's a great idea.
In typical Peter Mensch style, he was persistent, and we caved. And so, here we are.
I'm very happy with the concert movie, what has been created here to go on an amazing stage that's built just for this movie. It is engaging enough.
Management originally envisioned just a full-blown concert film.
And the idea was to play our greatest hits.
Usually Lars is the one putting the set list together.
I hate to use the word best of. It's a 2012 look of those elements that have highlighted, he says cautiously, the various stage shows up till now.
Good God! So there's certain songs that have to be in there for the stunt part or the spectacle. Then there's basically what are some of our best songs. There are varying opinions on that.
Use the word epic to describe this movie, and it really is epic. And there haven't been very many movies ever in history like this. So we've been having quite an interesting time even describing the movie to people. Like for the longest time it would come out, concert movie. And I would say it's not a concert movie. It's a narrative movie in which a concert takes place.
Lars started to get it into his head that he really wanted to go with in the direction of a feature film.
The idea of a straight-up concert film would just be too obvious.
Peter Mensch and Cliff Bernstein, our management, very confident of the 3D experience with Metallica Live. I was one that was spearheading us taking it into the next level of Pink Floyd, The Wall, Song Remains the Same, even just like, you know, the Beatles kind of comedy stuff and Help and things like that.
That's tomorrow.
Is that better?
Throwing in the narrative gives it just a more surrealistic flavor, and I think that lends itself well to Metallica. For me personally, I could just go crazy with, I'm still going crazy with ideas.
Let's have fun with it. If we're gonna make a movie, we're spending a lot of time and effort and money on this thing, let's make it what we want.
That was cool.
Awesome.
Fast forward another 6 months, can't get any investors. The band finally decided, you know what, we want to do this more than anyone else wants to do it with us. So we're just going to finance it ourselves.
That's, as they say in 2012, how we roll in Metallica. You know, the good part of the own dime thing is that you sort of at least get to pretend that you control everything, all the different entities. Although there are times where it doesn't quite feel like that. It just feels like it's running amok.
He always has $1 million. Find another $1 million by getting rid of some of the other people. So we saved ourselves
$2 million instead of $32 million, it's like 30. I think it's worth doing. I think saving any money is worth doing, frankly.
You know, there was a lot of times in this movie where we were like, no way, we can't do this. Let's just pull the plug. I mean, this is crazy.
It's only music people that want to be filmed. What the fuck? Go film these fucking people. Go film it. Don't turn it off.
From the money it's gonna take to make this thing, how long it's gonna take to even break even. You know, our kids could still have the bill for this thing, you know?
Go out and film some great shapes, all right?
Big faces.
Yeah.
My kids are all excited about, Dad, what do I get when you die? Here's a bill for the toilet, you know?